Before you watch this video, I just want y'all to understand that this is not easy, okay? One thing in life that you will learn is if it's easy, then everybody could do it. It's not easy. Like, it's a lot of work. If you follow my Snapchat, ITSTAEKEN, it's taken. That's not a plug, but it's a plug. I go to school from 7:30 to 2:25. This was when I was in high school. And right when I got home, I went in my house and I sat down at the desk from 2:25 to 9 p.m. at night. Like, it's a lot of work. Like, it's not easy.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tay Daddy, and I am back finally by popular demand. You already know. And I'm back to show you guys how to get scholarships. So yesterday I graduated, class of 2016. So I posted a picture on Twitter the other day, and pretty much I just shared my blessings and what I was blessed with and the characters that Twitter gave me. Blessed to have a full ride to GSU, $152,840 in scholarships, highest male GPA in my class, and a successful nonprofit. And you know, a lot of people that I posted that picture to gloat, but I really wasn't gloating. I just wanted to show other people that I'm not special. I did it, and so can you. So that's exactly why I am making this video, because I'm not stingy. I'm not out here trying to get all the money by myself. You'll see some of these scholarship things on Twitter, but they're like, oh, I got 2.8 million in scholarships. I just be like, you're not even gonna use all that money. And most of the time, they applied to 20 schools, and then each school gave them like 5,000, and then plus the scholarships they got, it went up to 2.8 million. Divide 2.8 million, divide that by 4. That's not how much your school costs a year. So I just didn't, those tweets, no shade or anything, but I just, fraudulent. Anyway, you have to be extremely organized, and you have to be extremely passionate and persistent, consistent, resilient. I mean, it's stressful. Like, it's very stressful, but you have to really want it. Like, you have to be driven. So a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, Tay Daddy, like, how did you get so much money for college? And you know, I applied. Not all scholarships are outside of your school. Sometimes go to the schools, go to your list of schools that you want to go to, or go to the school you already go to for college students, and look at their scholarships, because you'll get that scholarship, and then plus the outside scholarships, you'll have a full ride right there. So first off, you have to find the scholarship. Okay, so before you can even get scholarships, you have to find them. You have to use your resources. Okay, resources, what do I have? You have your guidance counselor at your school. If you're in college, you can go to your college, child. Your college, I'm not even in college, so I don't even know what to tell you. But I think it's called the college academic counselor, the one that does your schedule and all that. I don't know, child. I go in the fall. But anyway, those are your resources, okay? Because these scholarships that you want find online, they are given to the guidance counselors at your high school or your college. Like, so you need to be good friends with them. I don't care if you don't like them, okay? Even if you don't like them, you better be nice to them and make them like you, because they're what's gonna give you your money. So you can go to fastweb.com. If you're black, and you can go to United Negro College Fund. They tell you about scholarships year round, and sometimes it may be for a specific state or a specific town and stuff like that. If you're Hispanic College Fund. If you're gay, there are LGBT scholarships. If you're left-handed, there's a lot of different scholarships. Go to scholarships.com. You have to sit down and actually take the time to look for scholarships. And these scholarships that you don't find online, like the local ones, ask your church, the Ben & Jerry's down the street, ask the Starbucks, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, these companies give out scholarships. You never know who gives out scholarships until you ask sometimes, because some of them don't post it. Some of them just have it like, you have to know them, or you have to know this person to get it. Ask the senators in your state. I know that senators in Maryland, they give scholarship. Let me explain something to you guys about scholarships. You have non-renewable, and then you have renewable. So, Tay Daddy, what is non-renewable and renewable? Well, Taybies, renewable means that if you get a $2,000 scholarship, it's renewable for the years that you were in college. So, you get $2,000 the first year, $2,000 the second year, $2,000 the third year, so on. If it's non-renewable, that means it's a one-time scholarship. So if you got $2,000, you just got $2,000. That's not every year, that's for that 1 year. When you find these scholarships, you need to make a spreadsheet. I use Google Docs, so have a Gmail, and you go on your Google Drive and make Google Spreadsheet, and you're gonna go to scholarships I want to apply to, write the deadline and write the link to go to apply, or they might have a printout. Make a spreadsheet so you're very organized. So before you even start applying, you need to start looking for them and putting them on a list so you know this deadline is then, this deadline is then, and this deadline is then. You are organized and you know when to do which one, because sometimes you're like, oh, this one's easier, but that one's not due till January and the harder one is due next month. So you just gotta plan out which one you need to prioritize. Once you make that spreadsheet, that deadline is very important. Make sure you turn in scholarships before the week of the deadline, because sometimes the scholarships look at when you turn it in. Like, you think just because you made it, you good, but no. They know that you turned it in the day before, and that's not a good look. But it's best if you get it turned in or submitted earlier. Know what you plan to study. Most of the scholarships you will see, they'll be geared towards a certain major or career field. So me, I want to be an orthodontist, so I'm majoring in biochemistry, minor in theater. Most of my scholarships were for STEM majors, like, science, technology, engineering, math. So, I want to be a doctor. There's a lot of scholarships for that. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. If you're not, look up liberal arts scholarships, law scholarships. That brings me into internships. So internships are very important. Scholarships like to know that you're actually dedicated in what you're applying for. So I did an internship in 10th grade at Howard University. I interned with dentists and orthodontists. You need to build your resume. You need to do stuff in your field. So if you want to be an engineer, there are a lot of engineer camps over the summer. Y'all, stop wasting your summer chilling, smoking, drinking, going out. You can do that another time or never. Go out, do an internship, get experience in what you want to do in your life, know what you want to do in your life. People spend so much time having fun that when they turn 18 and they don't got nowhere to go to college, they don't know what they want to do for the rest of their life. Even when people do go to college, they've been spending their summers chilling and they don't know what they want to do. They're undecided because they didn't take the time to go out and actually see the professions and see what they want to do. So don't be like an undecided person. Go to college undecided for 2 years and then finally pick a major your third year and then have to stay in college 2 extra years. Like, don't do that. Like, why do that? You could save money and time. When you go to school for 5 years, it sounds, oh, just another year of school. No, honey, that's another year of $30,000 you have to pay. Like, it's not free like high school. You can't just fail and no, it's not like that. That's more money. And you're gonna have to apply to more scholarships. High schoolers, if you go into 9th grade, or if you go into 10th grade, 11th, I don't care. Pick your grades up, okay? 2.9, unacceptable. 3.0, unacceptable. 3.1, unacceptable. You need to have a GPA. If you wanna go to college for free, ain't no 3.0, ain't no 2.9, ain't no 3.3. You need to have like a 3.5 or up if you wanna go to college for free. Don't slack off in school. Pay attention to class. I promise you, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. I promise you. It may be a little difficult, but listen, if you put the work in, it's going to pay off. Trust me. Y'all heard how long I sat at that desk in my house, and now I'm going to college for free. Free college is the best college. Like, your goal is to have no loans, no money to pay. You need to start your scholarships in August. Like, forget that, July. Start looking for scholarships in July. Though they may not have the application open, so you need to be ready. Look at those essays from last year, write those essays. So that brings me to my next topic, essays. Okay, the worst part about scholarships is the essays. Though you may write a lot of essays, if you look at all these scholarships you put on that list, especially if it's for a field like STEM, like I did science, they ask you the same questions and you can copy and paste and modify and change the name here, Don't send a scholarship the wrong essay and say another scholarship, okay? Don't do that, okay? Like, that's the worst thing you can do, I promise you. Go through those first couple of scholarships, write those essays. You'll start noticing that they're the same thing over and over. Name a time that you led or a time that you failed, and how did you overcome it? Why are you inspired to go into science and college? Name an attribute about you that sets you different from child. I can go on and on. It's the same questions. I have like 20 essays for each. Once you do like those first 5 or 4 essays and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so much, it's gonna repeat. So look, don't get overwhelmed by all these scholarships and you're just at the second and it says 5 essays. It's gonna repeat. Yes, it's a lot of work. Have somebody review them. Take them to your English teacher. Take it to your guidance counselor. Just don't be overwhelmed by the essays. That's the number one thing that people turn away from. They see a scholarship, they see the essays, plural, they see 5 essays, they see 500 words each or 1,000 words each, and they turn away. Don't even try to get out of essays. Boo-boo, just imagine this. I got $5,000 in my hand, but you gotta write this essay. $5,000 in my hand, but you gotta write this essay. You that lazy that you can't write an essay for $5,000. What you thought? You just gonna put your name and your address and your GPA in and you was gonna get the scholarship? No. They need to know that you're dedicated, you're very articulate, and you know what you're talking about. So that's the thing about the essays. I'm done with the essays. If you have questions about essays, just hit me up. Recommendations. I'm gonna just tell y'all this. Know who likes you and know who doesn't, okay? Know which teachers you kiki with and know the teachers you don't. Because don't go to no teachers that you talk in their class all day and you got a C in their last quarter and you about to ask them for a recommendation. How stupid is that? Go to teachers that you know personally. They know you, you know them, y'all talk, not just about academics. And make sure you do good in their class. You go above and beyond. You go above the average. Ask the guidance counselor. This is why you need to be super cool with your guidance counselor. Trust me, even if you're in 9th, 10th, or 11th, 12th grade, be cool with your child. Let me tell you something. When you do transcripts at my school, you have to bring in an envelope and you have to bring in a stamp. Ask me how many times I bring in an envelope and a stamp. Come on. 0. Because they know me, they love me, I love them. We have a connection. Like I go in there, hey y'all, how you doing? Good morning. Just that alone. Just saying hello to people will go a long way. Being nice, opening the door for them, asking them how their day is, saying thank you for the work they do. Say thank you to your teachers and your guidance counselors. Like, just that alone goes a long way, and it will remember you and it will give you more things and stuff like that. They do a lot of recommendations, and I'm telling you, if you don't know your guidance counselor, if you don't know your principal, your dean or whatever, trust me, honey, that recommendation you getting is generic, and they might use the wrong pronoun. I'm telling you now, because imagine how many students ask them for recommendations, and if they don't know you personally, they're just gonna ask for a resume. They'll be like, oh, give me your resume and then I'll fill it out for you. They're just gonna copy and paste and then modify. But if they know you personally, it's gonna be a genuine recommendation. And scholarships notice that. They know when a recommendation is generic because they don't go into any personal attributes or aspects of the person. When you get recommendations, you'll know that every scholarship asks for a recommendation. So sometimes you can go to your teacher and you can say, hey, can you do me a recommendation? And when you do it, can you make 10 copies of it? And some of them require an original signature. So when they print it, there's no signature, and then they have to sign each 10. So you don't have to keep going back to them every week. Hey, I got a new scholarship, can you do this? Hey, I got a new scholarship, can you do it? Because they will be annoyed, trust me. I did that to my guidance counselor, but she was just so happy that she didn't really care. But shout out to you, Ms. Dent. Be involved. Me. I do National Honor Society. I'm the student government president. I'm a CEO and founder of a nonprofit organization. I'm the LGBT liaison coordinator of my county for Prince George's Regional Association of Student Councils. I played tennis. I did cheerleading. I coached a step team in my school. Am I forgetting something? I probably am, but whatever. Don't just go to school, do your work, and go home. Go to school, do your work, get good grades, and do something else at your school. Be involved, okay? Because They like to know that you know how to not only juggle both and do multiple things at once and still be great, but they want to know that you care about your environment or you care about your school or whatever club you're in. I don't care if it's the taco club, if it's the anime club, if it's the I love light bulbs club. Be involved, okay, and do something big with it. Don't just be a member. Run for an office. Make an office. Shoot, collector of the light bulbs. You can size that to something like, we had thousands of light bulbs every day and I had to count them and then I had to tell. Child, you can make something not even important become so prestigious. I promise you. Know how to milk your positions, okay? You don't have a club that you like, make one, okay? And then make it bigger. That's what I did. We didn't have a GSA in my school and I saw a lot of gay people in my school getting bullied and I said, this is not right. So I made a club, Caring Colors. Next thing you know, I was appointed to be the LGBT liaison on the county, and now it's in 12 schools in my county, and now I have chapters and presidents for each one at every school. If it's not extracurricular, do sports. No, I lied. Do both. You want to go to school for free? Do both. Play a sport this year, then that next year. I'm not saying you have to do all these things at once. I didn't play tennis, cheerleading, National Honor Society, student government, blah, 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 at the same time. No, I did. Some of them. But do it every year so that on your resume and when they say what did you do, it's up there and it doesn't even have to be at the same time. You don't have to do that at the same time. You're gonna fail. It's just impossible to try to do all of that and come home at 2:25 and stay there till 9 o'clock to do your work. Most of these things you do, like extracurricular activities, should be the times where it's not crunch time. Like senior year, crunch time. That's when you do scholarships.
I'm extremely blessed, and I just want to see more of you guys doing the same thing. Start now. Stop saying, oh, tomorrow, oh, next month, oh, next year. Do it now, okay? Come out of school debt-free and being able to get that Louis Vuitton and that Bowman. You know what I mean? Like, be able, know what kind of life you want to live and work towards it. God is not going to hand it to you. He's going to give you the tools, but he's not going to fix the leak for you, honey. If you have any questions about what I said today, or scholarships, or school, another video you want me to make about academics, because I'm really, even though I crack a lot of jokes, y'all, I'm very serious about my academics, like, very serious. And if you know me and if you follow my Snap, you see that on an everyday basis. And speaking of, I have a scholarship ceremony tonight and for Jack and Jill, so thank you, Jack and Jill. I can say you guys because I know you guys are amazing, so thank you.
Thanks guys for watching my video. You already know it's your boy Tay Daddy. Please like and subscribe in this video and please share it with your younger cousins, your younger siblings, anybody that you know that needs help or you want to put on the right track. Teachers, show this in your classroom. Hey guys, how you guys doing? Follow me on Twitter, ITSTAEKEN. It's the same on my Instagram and my Snapchat. I'm sorry that I keep treating this like a ponytail. Yeah. Bye guys, I love you Tabies, and